It is the first week of January 2026. Margaret, 72 years old, sits down at her kitchen table with her coffee and her bank statement. She has been waiting for this moment for months. She heard on the news that Social Security was giving every retiree a 2.8% raise this year. Finally, a little extra to help with groceries, a little breathing room. She puts on her glasses. She looks at her January deposit, and her heart sinks. The raise she was promised is almost gone. Where did it go? Did the government make a mistake? Did someone steal from her account? No, my friend, nobody stole anything. But there is a hidden Medicare rule that quietly reached into Margaret's check and into the checks of nearly 71 million Americans this month. And most seniors have no idea it even exists. If you are watching this video, I need you to stay with me. Because what I am about to show you could be the difference between losing hundreds of dollars this year or protecting every single penny you earned. Hello, my friends. I am Faria. I have spent years studying Social Security rules, Medicare laws, and the small print that the government does not put on the front page. And today, I am going to walk you through exactly what just happened to your January 2026 check. I am going to show you the official numbers from the Social Security Administration. I am going to read directly from the Medicare 2026 cost sheet, and I am going to give you 3 clear, simple steps you can take this week to protect your benefits. But please stay with me until the very end, because there is one mistake, a small, quiet mistake that millions of seniors are making right now without realizing it. And that mistake could cost you up to $6,000 a year. I will reveal it near the end of this video. So pour yourself a fresh cup of coffee, sit back, and let's protect what is yours. Let me tell you about Robert. Robert is 67 years old. He retired 2 years ago after working 41 years as a maintenance supervisor in Ohio. He paid into Social Security every single paycheck. He played by the rules. He is the kind of man who keeps every receipt in a shoebox and balances his checkbook by hand. In October of 2025, Robert opened a letter from Social Security. It was the official COLA notice. The letter said his benefits would go up by 2.8% in January. Robert was so happy. He sat down with his wife Linda, and they did the math at the kitchen table. Their check was going from about $2,000 a month to roughly $2,056, an extra $56 a month. That is enough to cover the rising cost of his blood pressure medicine. Maybe even take Linda out for a quiet dinner once a month, Robert told his neighbors. He told his daughter on the phone. "Things are looking up," he said. Then January came. Robert went to the bank. He printed his deposit slip. And the raise was not what he expected. Instead of $56 more, his net deposit was only about $38 higher than December. Where did the rest go? Robert called Social Security. He waited on hold for 2 hours. And when the agent finally answered, she explained something Robert had never been told. The Medicare Part B premium, the one that gets pulled out of his check automatically every month, had gone up by $17.90. That increase came out of his raise before the deposit ever hit his bank account. Robert was not robbed. He was not making a mistake on his math. He simply did not know about the hidden rule. And worse, because his income from his small pension pushed him just slightly over a certain threshold, he was paying an extra surcharge on top of that. A surcharge he could have appealed, if anyone had ever told him about Form SSA 44. Robert lost over $4,000 last year alone because of that one form he never filed. Do not be Robert. Let me show you exactly what is happening and how to fix it. Let's start with the official numbers, straight from the source. On October 24, 2025, the Social Security Administration officially announced a 2.8% cost of living adjustment for 2026. This raise reaches nearly 71 million Americans. For the average retired worker, the monthly benefit goes from $2,015 up to $2,071. That is a raise of about $56 a month. So far, so good. Now here is where the trouble begins. On the very same day the COLA was being celebrated, Medicare quietly announced the new Part B premium for 2026. The standard premium jumped from $185 in 2025 to $202.90 in 2026. That is an increase of $17.90, a 9.6% jump in 1 year, and it does not stop there. The annual Part B deductible, the amount you must pay out of pocket before Medicare starts covering your doctor visits, also went up from $257 to $283, another 10% increase. Now, you might be thinking, Faria, isn't there a law that protects me from this? I heard about something called Hold Harmless. You are right. There is such a law. Let me explain it carefully, because this is where most seniors get confused. The Hold Harmless provision is found in Section 1839F of the Social Security Act. It says this: the dollar amount that your Medicare Part B premium goes up cannot be more than the dollar amount that your Social Security check goes up. In simple words, your net check is not allowed to go down just because Part B went up. That sounds wonderful, right? But here is the trap, and this is what most people miss. Hold Harmless only stops your check from going negative. It does not stop your raise from being eaten alive. Read that again. It does not protect your raise. It only protects you from going backwards. According to AARP's official 2026 analysis, citing the Medicare Rights Center, here is the exact math. Only seniors whose monthly Social Security benefit is $639 or less will see Hold Harmless actually reduce their Part B charge in 2026. That is because $17.90 is exactly 2.8% of $639. Anyone above that line, and that is the vast majority of retirees, pays the full $17.90 out of their raise. And there are 4 groups who get no protection at all from Hold Harmless. Please listen carefully because you may be in one of these groups. Group 1, anyone who is brand new to Medicare in 2026. Group 2, anyone who pays their Part B premium by quarterly bill instead of having it deducted from Social Security. Group 3, anyone who pays IRMAA. That is the higher income surcharge. Group 4, anyone enrolled in a Medicare savings program. If you are in any of these 4 groups, the Hold Harmless rule does not shield you at all. Now let me explain IRMAA, because this is what trapped Robert. IRMAA stands for Income-Related Monthly Adjustment Amount. In 2026, if your modified adjusted gross income from your 2024 tax return was above $109,000 as a single filer or $218,000 filing jointly, you pay an extra surcharge on top of the standard Part B premium. At the highest income tier, that surcharge climbs to $689.90 per month. And here is one more thing the news does not tell you. Hold Harmless only covers Part B. It does not cover your Part D drug plan. It does not cover your Medigap supplement plan. It does not cover your Medicare Advantage plan. So even if Hold Harmless applies to you on Part B, your Part D premium or Medigap premium can still rise, and your net Social Security deposit can still drop. This is the hidden rule that is eating your raise. And now that you know it, let's talk about how to fight back. My friends, knowledge is only half the battle. Now we take action. Here are 3 steps you can take this week, not next month, this week, to protect your benefits. Step 1. Verify your January and February deposits with the official SSA online account. Go to SSA.gov and log into your My Social Security account. Compare your December 2025 deposit to your January 2026 deposit. Write down the exact difference. If your net check went down, or if your raise looks much smaller than expected, you may be subject to IRMAA, or your Part D plan may have raised its premium. You need to know the number, not guess it. Step 2. If you had a major life change, file Form SSA.gov. This is the form Robert never filed. If you retired recently, lost a spouse, got divorced, stopped working, or lost a pension or income source, you have the legal right to ask Social Security to recalculate your IRMAA based on your current income, not your 2024 tax return. The form is called SSA.gov, Medicare Income-Related Monthly Adjustment Amount, Life-Changing Event. You can download it free from SSA.gov, fill it out, and mail it or bring it to your local Social Security office. This single form has saved retirees thousands of dollars a year. Do not skip it. Step 3. Check your eligibility for Medicare savings programs and extra help. If your income is limited, you may qualify to have your entire Part B premium paid by your state. There are 4 programs: QMB, SLMB, QI, and QDWI. If you qualify for any of these, you also automatically qualify for extra help, which lowers your prescription drug costs dramatically. KFF estimates millions of eligible seniors never apply because they simply do not know these programs exist. Visit benefits.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE to check your eligibility. It costs nothing to apply. And here is the small, quiet mistake I promised to reveal at the start of this video. Most seniors throw away their annual notice of change, the ANOC, that arrives in the mail every September. They see the thick envelope. They assume nothing has changed, and they toss it in the recycling bin. That mistake locks them into the new plan terms for the entire year. Federal Regulation 42 CFR Pyra 422.111 requires every plan to send this notice. Open it, read it, compare your premiums and your covered drugs. If something has changed, you have until December 7th each year, during open enrollment, to switch plans. Miss that window, and you are stuck. My friends, I want to be honest with you. The rules are changing faster than ever. Social Security, Medicare, banking regulations, pension laws, even airport rules for seniors. They shift every single month, and YouTube notifications are not enough. YouTube does not always tell you when I post a new alert. Sometimes my videos do not even reach the people who need them most. So here is what I want you to do right now, before you close this video. Look in the description below this video. You will see a link to the DAS Global Senior Alerts official WhatsApp channel. Click it, join us. It is completely free. When you join, you will receive a free download of our Swarshi Senior Benefits Protection Guide. A simple PDF that lists every form, every phone number, and every deadline you need to protect your Social Security, your Medicare, your pension, your bank accounts, and your insurance. And from that moment on, whenever there is an urgent update, a new rule, a new deadline, a scam warning, a change in airport policy, you will get the alert directly on your phone. No algorithm, no delays. Just real-time information that protects you and your family. You worked your entire life for these benefits. You paid into the system for 40, 50, sometimes 60 years. Nobody, not Medicare, not the IRS, not a confusing rule buried in Section 1839, has the right to quietly take what is yours. So check your January deposit, file the right form, read your annual notice of change, and join us in the WhatsApp channel below so I can keep you protected all year long. This is Faria. Take care of yourself, take care of your family, and I will see you in the next video.